How do you start a vending machine business with only $1,000? Let's run through it, right? The biggest misconception that people get is that they have to buy the vending machine first before they have the location. So when you're starting a vending machine business, the first thing that you have to do is you have to find the location. I'm gonna give you guys tips and tricks, like stuff that I did to find my first vending machine location, how much to spend. So the first thing that you could do to find vending machine locations is actually go on places like Upwork and Fiverr. I went to places like Fiverr and I hired like a freelancer, and the freelancer basically gave me a list of different vending machine locations that I should be looking at. They're called like vending machine locators. They'll find you like different locations. She gave me like a list of different locations and I ended up calling all those different businesses. I got some maybes, I got a bunch of no's, but at least I was able to, that's how I got my foot in the door. Like I went around, I started asking like all these different people like, hey, my name is Don Luxama, I'm with DSK Vending, do like a free vending machine in your business. And that was my pitch. The next thing is word of mouth. Word of mouth is the next way you're gonna find vending machine locations, right? So you're gonna ask your friends and your families, hey, does your business, does your place of work, does it need a vending machine? So that's what I did. I asked my family members, I went to my aunts, went to my uncles, I gave them all business cards and said, hey, I'm looking for places to put my vending machine. That's what I did. So I asked them and some of them got back to me. Some of them were like, Donald, yeah, my place that I work doesn't have any vending machines and they will love you to put a vending machine in there. You just have to call the manager. So that's another thing that you could do. And the way that I actually got my first ever vending machine location was I bought it actually on Facebook Marketplace. I found a guy selling 2 combo vending machines on location. On location just means that it's already at the place. I spent about $3,000. That's like overspending. Like you should only spend for like a used vending machine, you should only spend about $300 to $700 on a used vending machine. Vending machines right now, I know a lot of them are like overpriced. So what you need to do is first you need to find the location. So you go on Fiverr, type in vending machine locator. You're gonna ask those freelancers to give you a list of potential vending machine locations. You're gonna cold call all these different businesses. You're gonna ask, hey, I have a vending machine business. I want to put a free vending machine in your place. I'm gonna service the vending machine. I'm gonna handle all the maintenance. I'm gonna handle everything that comes with the vending machine. I'm gonna handle it. That's what you start telling them. Once you finally get that yes, that's when you're gonna go start looking for the vending machine. And lastly, what you could also do is you could go on Facebook Marketplace. You could make a listing on Facebook Marketplace that basically says like free vending machine for your business. A bunch of people are gonna text you and say like, hey, are you selling a free vending machine? But no, you're just selling like the service. That's what I did, and people started hitting me up like, hey, I need a vending machine for my spot. Hey, how fast can you get this vending machine in this location? When you find the location first, now it's time to find the vending machines, right? I bought vending machines for $500. I bought vending machines for $400. I could even bought vending machines as low as $300. The most expensive I spent for a vending machine was only about $3,000. The only reason I spent that because I was in a rush. So the most you should spend is $300 to $700. So I know a bunch of people ask me questions and I'm just gonna try my hardest to answer them. So someone asked me, do I pay any commission at any of my locations? At all my locations, I don't pay any commission. When you're going to these different businesses and you're pitching, you're offering it like a service. Like, hey, I'm giving you a free service. I'm filling up the machines. Managers like when you tell them like, hey, like I could put this vending machine and your employees won't leave the building. Your employees are not going anywhere, right? The only time I offer commission if it's like a high value location, like it's a lot of foot traffic and you could charge like really high for like the rates. Like if you're charging like $3, $4 for snack or drinks in the vending machine, then I would probably give the place the highest, probably a 10% commission, right? Next, somebody also asked me, where do you store the vending machines before you place them? What I usually do is I don't buy the vending machine first. You always find the location first. Because imagine you buy a vending machine, right? You buy a snack vending machine and you find a location that wants a drink vending machine. And then it's like, dang, I just bought a vending machine that's just sitting. A vending machine that's just sitting does not make any money. Like you won't make any money from a vending machine that's just sitting. And I had vending machines that I spent like $500, $600 on that sat for like a year and it made me no money. So don't ever buy a vending machine before you have the location, right? So next, someone also asked me how much you need to start a vending machine. Like I said, you only need realistically, if you can find a location, you could cold call all these different businesses. Realistically, you only need $1,000 to start. You buy 2 vending machines, $400, $500, $500, and then you place them, then you're pretty much set. Next question, somebody asked me, what do I say to local business owners when I go to pitch them, right? So my pitch, I usually go, hey, my name is Don Luxama, I'm from DSK Vending. We're a full-line vending machine business that we place vending machines all over New Jersey. I was wondering if I can place a free vending machine in your location. Usually they'll be like, hey, I gotta speak to a manager. Hey, I gotta speak to this person, whatever it is. And then it's like, hey, here's my business card. Whenever you want, you could get back. The thing is, when you're doing this, you're going to get a lot of no's. A lot of people are going to say no. A lot of people are going to say we don't want that. You just have to cycle through until you're able to get a yes, right? So last time I was on here, I told you guys how to find vending machine locations, right? To find vending machine locations, I told you got to go to places like Fiverr, and you got to hire these little freelancers, and they're going to find you vending machines. I also told you ask your family and friends if their business or their location needs a vending machine. Or if you go like on Facebook Marketplace, offer up in Craigslist, and you could basically make like a listing that says free vending machine service for your business. So today we're going to talk about what to look for in these different vending machines, right? When you go around, you ask all these different businesses, you're cold calling, you're walking around, you're asking, you're talking to managers, you're shaking hands and everything. Now you have to actually find the vending machine. The reason why I tell people don't ever buy the vending machine first is because if you buy the vending machine before you have the location, if the location wants a snack vending machine and you bought a drink vending machine, or if you bought a drink vending machine and the location wants a snack vending machine, then you're at a loss. And if a vending machine sits, it doesn't make any money, right? So for a snack vending machine, you're going to Facebook Marketplace, offer up in Craigslist. You see a vending machine, a snack vending machine for $300 to $700. You see it and you're like, yo, I'm ready to buy this vending machine. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna bring a bunch of quarters with you, a bunch of quarters, nickels, dimes. You're gonna bring a bunch of dollar bills. You're gonna text the seller, hey, make sure I can test this vending machine. That's the most important thing. Don't ever go and buy a vending machine that you cannot test. If you cannot test the vending machine, don't buy it. Because when you're buying off of like Facebook Marketplace, you're buying on OfferUp, and you're buying on Craigslist, there's no guarantee that the vending machine could work. Like, you could buy a broken vending machine and then it's up to you to fix it, right? So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna bring all these dollar bills, you're gonna bring these quarters, you're gonna bring these nickels, you're gonna bring these dimes, and you're gonna go to the person's house. You're gonna put the dollar bill in, you're gonna test like A1, B1, C1. You're gonna go through every single coil to make sure that every single coil works. You're gonna make sure that every single coil works. You wanna make sure that the coin mech, there's something in the vending machine that you need to fill up with like nickels, dimes, and quarters to make sure that people could get their change back. So that's where you're gonna bring a bunch of nickels and dimes to make nickels, dimes, and quarters. That's where you're gonna bring a bunch of those to make sure that the vending machine can give back change. So you're gonna test all these things. If all those work, then you're good to go on the snack machine. Now we're gonna talk about the drink machine, because the drink machine is trickier. It's a little difficult. You have to test to make sure that the drink machine gets cold. A drink machine that doesn't get cold is a bad drink machine, right? So when you're gonna go test out a drink machine, you wanna tell the owner 15 minutes before you get there, like, hey, make sure you turn the vending machine on 15 minutes before I get there. And then by the time you get there, it should be cold. You're gonna put your hand under the vending machine where the ventilation's coming out. You're gonna put your hand under and you're gonna make sure that it's getting cold. If it doesn't get cold, don't buy it. We bought a vending machine for $1,600. Like, we went, mind you, I did this whole routine. I tested out all the slots. The vending machine was getting cold. 2 weeks later, the vending machine broke on us and we was out of $1,600. I know for some people like who's starting up, that's crazy. If you're buying a quality location and you don't trust the sellers that you're gonna buy from, you could always buy the vending machine at a warehouse. There's a bunch of these warehouses that you could go and you could buy refurbished vending machines, right? The person who's selling it to you at these warehouses, they're gonna test the vending machine for you. They're gonna show you that it works, and they're gonna give you warranty, and they're gonna drop it off at that location. The person's gonna drop it off at your location, and it's gonna be a more smoother process. But if you go to the vending machine warehouse, just know that you're gonna spend more money. People have to understand too that vending machines, you don't only have to sell snacks and drinks. Like, I've seen a bunch of cool and unique vending machines. I have people that DM me that say they want to have an orange juice vending machine. I've seen Skittle vending machines. I've seen someone put a vending machine that they put like tampons for women. They put them in the woman's bath. There's all these different types of vending machines. So don't only think that you only have to sell snacks and drinks. There's like a market for everything. Like, if you don't want to make a big investment, if you don't want to spend like $500, $600, $700 buying the vending machine, you could buy something called a bulk vending machine. Today I actually purchased like my first bulk vending machine. A bulk vending machines is the vending machines that have like the gumballs and the little candy, the ones that you put like the little 25 cents in and you just keep twisting it. I bought one of those vending machines today, right? I bought those vending machines. It only cost me about $180, right? And let's say it can make about $30 to $50 a month. I should be back. I should get all my money back probably in the next 4 to 5 months. When I bought this machine, this bulk vending machine, I already have a location for it. I already have somewhere it's going. I already have a location. So if you don't want to spend that much money and you want to buy a bulk vending machine, bulk meaning that it's the gumball, like the gumballs, and you put like the Skittles, you put like Skittles, you put like jelly beans, like those type of vending machines that you twist. So those are different types of vending machines. And when it comes in terms of what vending machines to actually buy, there's a bunch of different brands, right? The brands that I suggest that you buy is Royal vending machines, AP vending machines. Be careful when you buy Sega vending machines. Sega vending machines, like the old Sega vending machines, the combo vending machines. Be careful when you buy those vending machines, because usually when people buy those vending machines, they always have problems. Like, I had my my vending machine mechanic that comes up and fixes all my vending machines whenever something happens. He always tells me, yo, stay away from Sega. If you're looking for a combo vending machine, if you're gonna get like a Sega combo vending machine that's like that's like newer, then I suggest that you get that. I also have an RS, it's called like an RS 850. It's like a combo vending machine. I suggest it too because it's very like user friendly. And you can also buy Dixie Narco. I forgot, Dixie Narco is also a good drink machine. You want to make sure that you measure these vending machines out too, right? Worst thing is that you buy a vending machine and it doesn't fit in your location, right? And you have to know when you're buying these vending machines, it fits the demographic. I bought a vending machine that is 3 across. 3 across meaning that it's 3 rows across, right? I bought that vending machine because it was going to a smaller vending machine location, right? Some people buy like 5 across vending machines. That means it just takes 5 selections on top, and they put it in locations that are very slow. That's like a waste of a machine. So you want to make sure that you're getting the right machine for the right location. If it's a smaller location, right? A smaller location has a smaller space, I would suggest that you get a combo vending machine. Combo vending machines are good for like smaller spaces, but the only setback when you buy a combo vending machine, combo meaning snack and drink, is that it sells out a lot quicker because you can't put the amount of snacks or drinks that you will put in like a regular snack and drink vending machine. My favorite, I like putting snack vending machine and drink vending machines right next to each other. Like, it's more capacity. When I bought my first vending machine location, it had 2 combo vending machines in that location. To be honest with you, like those 2 combo vending machines, it only needed 1. The first location I got wasn't moving that fast. It wasn't like a lot of revenue coming from that location. But the only thing that made that location a good location was I was getting the snacks for free. I got a bunch of the snacks for free. I got a bunch of the drinks for free. So it made that a good location. So make sure when you guys are trying to find your first vending machine location, you guys are picking the right vending machine. You guys are measuring out the space. That's the most important. And also you have to look at the demographic, like who is using my vending machine. Like I said, I bought a bulk vending machine today. The candy and the gumball and those type of vending machines, those are good because I have a bunch of kids in my church. They're probably gonna use that vending machine because when they go and they realize, oh, like the candy's $1.50, they could go to this bulk vending machine that's only 25 cents. I see a lot of people, they buy vending machines and they put them in places that are not visible. If you put a vending machine in a place that's not visible, then it's at a loss. Like, you want to make sure that the vending machine is in a place where people are walking like back and forth, right? When people walk in, they see your vending machine. It's not like in the basement. It's not collecting dust somewhere. So now you know the different types of vending machines to got. You know how to test and inspect the vending machines like when you get there, right? So let's talk about moving. Vending machines are heavy. Like vending machines like 1,000 pounds. So you need to either you have a professional mover. Don't go to like a regular mover. Like those movers that be moving like people's like furniture and stuff. Don't go to those movers. I went to Dumbo Moving and Storage and they told me like $500 to move a vending machine up 3 stairs. Like, it's insane. So you have to go to vending machine movers, like specifically people that specify in moving vending machines. They only charged me $150 for every machine that they move, so that was way more affordable than $500, right? Also too, I had a truck, so my truck I would just slide vending machines on there, but you just have to be careful. You don't want your vending machine to break. You want to make sure you have a lot of manpower. Like, I would suggest at least 3 to 4 people if you plan to move it by yourself, but just know you're taking a risk because vending machines are heavy and you just have to make sure that you're doing it right, because we spend hours moving vending machines upstairs and sliding them into trucks and taking them out. So you want to make sure that you be careful with that, right? So if anybody has any questions, I'm gonna take the time and I'm gonna answer those questions now. Would you rent out your own vending machine? I would rent out my vending machine to locations. That's like 2 plays I would do. Like, either I would sell vending machines to locations, or I will rent them out. But I haven't had a location that asked me to rent out the vending machine yet, but I would rent them out. What's better, buying on location or finding your own? To be honest, finding your own location, because even though buying your location could be good, like people sell their locations when they're losing money. Like, losing money, that's like the biggest reason why people sell their location. So that's like the biggest thing. So, and if people don't have card readers on their vending machine, you have to do due diligence to see like if the vending machine is actually a good vending machine. Like, you have to go to the location, see the foot traffic yourself, see if people are using the vending machine if it doesn't have a card reader. Get into the vending machine easier, I would say buy it on location. But if you want more money, you want more revenue, then I'll say find your own. Make sure you're looking every day, because I always see deals. Like today I saw a woman selling her whole entire vending machine business for $45,000. If there's no card readers, don't get the machine. Now if there's no card readers, you could get the vending machine, but you just need to do like extra due diligence, because when there's card readers on the machine, they actually have statements of how much the vending machine makes. So when they have no statements, people are just gonna tell you like, yo, my vending machine makes $500 a month.
Stop the cap.
What I would do is, if it's like a public location, I would actually go to the location on like their busiest hours, and I would basically look to see like, oh, are people using the vending machine? When you bought your first location, how long did it take you to see ROI? So when I bought my first vending machine location, I spent $3,000, right? I bought 2 combo vending machines. The thing was about that vending machine location, the owners did not treat that vending machine location good. Like, there was expired snacks, there was like stuff everywhere. Like, the drinks weren't good, there was empty slots. Like, they didn't like upkeep the vending machine, right? I'm gonna say probably about a year and a half, like maybe like a year, to start seeing like our return on investment. The first 2 weeks when we had that vending machine location, we probably had like, I remember we saw like $50. Over time it started to grow, and also too, we was getting all the snacks from like our school. I know a bunch of people that use like their EBT cards to buy. I'm not suggesting that you do that, but I know people that use their EBT cards buy snacks to put in their vending machines. We wasn't spending any of our own money to go to like to Costco, BJ's, or Sam's Club, so that's why that vending machine was good. If we bought that vending machine location and we didn't have the free snacks, it would probably be a terrible location. Some vending machines don't take card readers. If you want a vending machine that takes a card reader, you need to ask the person, is the vending machine MDB compatible? Well, MDB means it takes card reader. If it's not MDB compatible, then it can't take a card reader. Usually machines that don't take card readers, you will need to get like the system upgraded, and it's gonna cost you probably like $1,000 to get the system upgraded. How much did your machine make a day? Our best location, I think, is making close to like $40, $50 a day. Wait, expired snacks. How often do you restock your snacks and drinks? I try to go every 2 weeks. Tip real quick, when you're going to buy at BJ's and Sam's Club, look at the expiration date. Because I bought some snacks and then I didn't realize it and it expired like in a few weeks. What? But I try to restock like every 2 weeks, but like some locations I go like every 3 days, every 4 days. Like, I'm constantly buying snacks. I'm constantly buying snacks because it empties out like super quickly. When you're buying these vending machines, you just want to make sure that you're not getting finessed, that you're not getting scammed. I've seen a lot of people get scammed. Like, we bought 8 vending machines in 3 locations. One of those locations wasn't doing good. We spent $3,500 for the 8 vending machines in 3 locations, and we ended up selling one of those locations for $4,000. So the initial investment of $3,500, we just paid it off with the $4,000 already. So we was like in the green like rapidly. So you could always flip locations. Like, I seen people buy cheap locations and then flip them. But that deal when we bought the 8 vending machines, like the person was like, she was trying to get out the business. That's when people be like high numbers, when people be like, yo, 50, I'm selling my whole entire vending machine business, 50,000, 60,000, 100,000. I always be texting them like, yo, I can't buy every single vending machine, but I could buy some of your locations, and that's what you do, because they'll do it cheaper. Like, I bought each of my locations for about $1,100, like $1,100 for each location. And remember, some of these vending machines were like expensive vending machines, like $1,000 vending machines that I was buying. So like, even if I were to sell all the vending machines, I would have made back all my money, like, regardless. When you're buying a card reader, you can't just like go and just buy a card reader from the store. Like, you need to actually do like the application process. I use this company called Nayax, and like they had you have to put all your information, your LLC, your bank account that the money's gonna go to. You have to, it was like 20 pages of all this stuff that I need to fill out, basically, right? But the only thing is, with Nayax, the card reader company, like, they have terrible customer service. I remember at one point I told them to like, yo, cancel my service. I don't want the service no more, and they just kept charging me. Their customer service is bad. Card reader service, you want to make sure you're putting the right card reader service. And also too, I know somebody asked me about repairs, like how often do you have to repair a vending machine? Everything that you see on the vending machine, mostly everything you could do by yourself. The only repairs that you can't do on a vending machine by yourself is like fixing the condenser on a drink machine. When it comes to like taking out like bill validators, the bill validator is the thing that the money goes through. You could do that yourself. When it comes to changing coin mechs and stuff, getting out jams, you could mostly do by yourself, right? Like, there's been times that I paid my vending machine repair guy like $100, $200 for a repair that I could have done myself, but like I didn't have the knowledge of how to do it. But I watched him do it one time, and then I did it myself, right? When you're calling these vending machine repair people, like, they charge me a minimum, like once he leaves, $100. That's why I always tell people, like, don't stay away from Sega vending machines. He told me don't buy Sega because they always breaking down. Look, I look on Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, and Craigslist. I look every single day for deals. I always look for deals. I always look for people selling, because you never know. Like, when I found the guy that was selling 48 locations for $50,000, and I said, yo, I just want 3 of the locations, so I'll pay you $1,000 for each location. That's what, and he accepted the deal. Like, I sat down with a larger vending machine company, and they told me like, yo, if you ever want some locations, we'll sell you some locations. I'm talking about, they have hundreds of vending machines. They're not gonna charge me like, that's why I don't buy singular locations, because the singular locations will be like, yo, I want $4,000, and the vending machine will be making $200 a month. And I told you guys, when you're buying a vending machine, you take the sales price, you divide it by 10, and that's how much the vending machine is supposed to be making every single month for you to buy it. If you're buying a vending machine for $4,000, they better be making $400 a month. Whose vending machines have the most problems brand new in the machine, or less of a liability? A bunch of machines I get is used. I think I only have one. It's probably refurbished. I bought 2. I actually bought 2 from vending machine warehouses. I bought one AP. It's like, I think it's a AP 115, and I bought a Bev Max 3. Just make sure when you're buying these vending machines, like, don't put a $5,000 vending machine in a place that makes $100 a month. You feel me? I know some people that want the nicest vending machines in places that don't even make that much money, that don't have a lot of foot traffic. That's why I say, I remember someone asked me what's the best places to put vending machines, right? I would say rehabilitation centers have been working good for me. Churches have been working good for me. But remember, every church is different. Some churches are only open on Sundays, so like it's not really a good place, right? I know people tell me gyms amazing, schools, offices, but the office needs to have a lot of people in the office. Like I had a vending machine in the, like we had an office in a factory building that was conjoint, and it wasn't making that much. It was probably making about like $200-300 a month. Look for the competition in the area. If you buy a vending machine that has a lot of competition, then it could be competing with sales against like your vending machine. Like imagine if there's like a 7-Eleven, there's a Dollar Tree, there's all these different stores. No one's gonna want to use your vending machine. You guys can get creative with these vending machine stuff. You don't only have to sell snacks and drinks. I've seen people sell some crazy stuff in these vending machines, right? Not snacks, not drinks. I've seen people sell medicine. I've seen people sell electronics, headphones. You just gotta get creative with you could get creative with vending machines. I've seen lash vending machines. What about negotiating with the school, etc., to place your vending machine? So the only thing is when you're getting to like those type of locations, like those commercial places, most of the time they're gonna ask for commission. Like you just need to make sure that you're professional, you have your contract in hand. A new vending machine business owner is probably not gonna get the school. The school's gonna require like more vending machines. Like for some people they can only buy 1 or 2 vending machines, but like if you go to like some universities, you'll see like 15, 20, 30 vending machines. You feel me? 5 vending machines in the same place. So like a lot of the times if you're like a new vending machine owner, you probably not gonna get that unless it's probably like a smaller school. But like negotiating, you'll just tell them, hey, you'll tell them about your company, you'll tell them about your services, what you provide, and you go about from there, right? When it comes in terms of commission, I don't pay any commission at any of my locations. I tell all my vending machine places that we're a service provider. We're providing a service for you and your employees. You gotta tell them, like, even though you have great margins, like paying too much commissions could cut into your profit. But if it's like a location, like when you go to places like Disney World or like places that charge like $5 for a drink or $3 for like a bag of chips, like those places, their prices are higher. So they do 10% commission, then they're good. Also too, I know people always ask me about the taxes. Like when you do taxes for vending machine, it's like any other business. Like I write off all my deductions. Like I buy snacks, I deduct it. The gas, I deduct it. Like it's just like any other business. I tell them how much revenue I make every year. They take, I pay my, like that's how taxes work for vending machines. So it's nothing. How much does shopping for snacks cost you? So usually I spend about $300 on snacks. What's like a typical deal break for the location? A deal breaker for me in a location doesn't have a lot of foot traffic. If there's a lot of competition in the location, then it's a deal break for me basically. What will they offer? Do they take some type of commission from what you get from the machines? Usually none of my locations, they charge me commissions because they understand that like I'm providing a service. Like on a typical deal, what would I was saying, like on a typical deal, what would they offer? Yeah, like commission, like they'll probably charge you like monthly, like off the, you would like negotiate it whether it's on the gross or the net. Like some people will be like, oh, you have to pay like 5% gross or 5% of the net basically. So if you, so let's say I make $1,000 on the vending machine, I mean $1,000 with the vending machine, they'll be like, yo, we want $100, 10%. Or if you say, oh, we want to do it on the net, and you spend like $300 to get snacks and you made $1,000, you could be like, all right, I'm gonna give you $70. So those are the type of commissions that they do. I don't know if some people might, I haven't heard of anybody that's like that charges like one-time fees. Like they be like, oh, you need to pay $100 to place it here. Some people will sell you a location, no vending machines, just a location, and you will have to buy like the vending machines. Like I seen some guy try to sell me like a location for like $1,000, but I would have to move in my own vending machines. Like, you know, in real estate, how people like there's people that go out and they look for real estate, they look for deals, and then they give it to someone else. The same thing happens in vending machine. Like sometimes there's vending machine locators that will find the deal, they'll lock in a deal with somewhere, and then they'll sell you the contract. They'll be like, oh, you got this vending machine location, you got to give me $1,000 for the contract, you got to give me 500, 2,000, whatever it is, and you would just have to move your vending machines in there. You have to just follow the terms of the agreements of the contract. Like if they're like, oh, we want a glass front 32 selection machine, that's the type of vending machine that you have to put in there basically. Right? Like if you guys start your vending machine business, make sure you guys send me pictures, you feel me, DM me. A bunch of people DM me, and I'm helping them break down their negotiations, check out their deals. I'm starting to visit businesses tomorrow. I'm so nervous. Don't be nervous. I'm telling you, once you start getting the hang of it, like once you start talking to like different businesses and stuff, like it's gonna get easier and easier, and you're gonna start giving out cards, word of mouth, and then before you know it, like someone's gonna call you and say, hey, I want you to put my vending machine, I want you to put your vending machine in the location. Also too, you don't say yes to every location. Like be like super select. For the LLC, I use Inkfile to get my LLC. I know some people use LegalZoom.